Hello everybody. Welcome back to my stream. Hope you are enjoying. So far, just watching the arena here. Nothing going on yet, but looks like we do have both teams with all four players now, so we will be getting started pretty soon. Just gonna be one VRML cast for you tonight, I think. I did try to hook two up earlier. Well, one that originally, and then another one as the backup, but both of those ones didn't fan out, unfortunately. And that's something you often have to deal with as a caster, that sometimes, for whatever reason, maybe the cast, maybe the get match isn't even going to work out. Maybe they have to reschedule, so that's commonly happening. That's a common reason the cast doesn't work out. And then other times they just don't feel like getting casted. You know, maybe they play worse when they're casted, etc. So sometimes, yeah, there's issues in the team, and by the time the match occurs, like the team isn't even around anymore. So there's many different reasons, yeah, why casts don't often work out. I'd say maybe, I'd say about half of the time I ask teams to cast, they say both teams say yes, and everything works out, and I do the cast. So the other half, oh well, it's just part of casting. Doesn't always happen. But I'm excited to cast this one. I've casted Azure before. I think I've casted them twice, maybe. Or 3 times? They're definitely up there with teams, yeah, the teams that I've casted multiple times. I wonder how many teams, like what would be the leaderboard of teams I've casted the most times. I mean, Flaming Flamingos would definitely be up there at the very top. But I don't know if, besides them, who have I casted the most? We got It's a 015A saying he wants to vote for Jolt, but no channel points. Well, if you sit here and watch for, a couple minutes, you'll get some channel points. You can actually click the little, there should be a green button next to the chat, down there next to the text box. You can click that, and that way you get some channel points. A 050. Ooh, we've got 2 people wanting to vote for Jolt here. Confident Jolt fans in the chat. Will they be lighting up the competition? Just giving them a jolt, bringing them pain through shock, or maybe Azure would be, what's a good pun for Azure? Will be assuring the Azure victory. Azure. I think the thing is, Azure is just a color, but at the same time, they've got the picture. Their logo is like, it's like the stone, the crystal, from Minecraft, which is, I mean, it's a real life one, I think. Wait, it's not called that in real life. I think it is based off a real one, but it's not called that in real life. Anyway, we are starting out here. We'll be at the disc going over to Jolt. We will see right away within seconds. Getting that 3-pointer before I could even know to what I'm doing to even catch up to it in time. That's going to be first 3 points going for Jolt. How's everyone doing tonight? Will be the just advantage going to Azure. I'm doing pretty good. I do, as a lot of people know, I work overnight, and so yeah, on my work nights, my sleep schedule is very much during the day, whereas on my off days, it kind of varies a bunch. Today I woke up about 3 p.m. here, about 4 hours ago. That's going to be, okay, Danny putting that one in, another 3. That's a very strong start for Jolt right there. Yeah, but I've been up for a bit, and yeah, I did look at doing those other casts, but they didn't work out, so this will be my only VRML one over there. I would be doing I would do the OC matches more often, because those do more fit in line with my schedule, but the thing is, my off nights are usually early in the week, and most VRML matches I found, they don't get scheduled early in the week, they get scheduled like in the later days, and usually the weekend, actually. That will be right there. Danny getting that steal, putting that one in. 2 points. 8-0 right now for Jolt. Jolt just dominating right now, electrifying the competition. And we are only a minute 30 into this first round, so we'll need to see some adjustment here from Azure if they wanna take this one. Gonna be right now coming out of the tunnel. We do see Aiden VR. Aiden picking that one up. Aiden has been working hard, by the way, in VRML casts. I mean, it seems like anytime I look at a VRML cast, he's always either casting, doing commentary, or doing the cams. Like, how many of recent VRML casts has he not been involved in some way? I don't know. He's doing work, and I think he's doing great. That's going to be Weebrony putting that one in. Now that is 10-0 for Jolt, just dominating right now. Azure. Can we see some Azure as adjustment? Can Azure assure the victory? We will see. Gonna be right now coming out of the tunnel. But you do see the steal right there from Zuko with the powerful steal. And that's gonna be Jolt all the way up to 13-0, just on a roll here. Aiden is also the lead editor for Ignite VR. Yes, that's true, Azure 15. I did see they were doing some kind of competition in Ignite VR. I saw some, like, people were making cool videos for an entry. I didn't know much about it, but it seemed pretty cool. But will be going all the way. That will be a shot attempt, but will not be in. Will be Aiden VR. Yeah, I'm in the Ignite server, and I do broadcast my streams there. And I do look in the chat sometimes, but I don't really follow what's going on in there too closely. But yeah, seems like a really fun happening server. Will be Zuko picking that one up. Aiden VR taking that one, stealing that one, and now just looking for the pass back, getting that reset pass over to Yeezus, going for the yeet over to Minty, getting the pass up there, going for that pass, but that will just be off the head right there. The goalie is going to pick it up right now. Danny recovering that one, sending that one, will be everybody chasing it. And eventually we're going to see Yeezus picking that one up. We'll be sending that one. And we do see eventually picked up by Aiden VR. Gonna lose it. Looks like eventually will be Jolt picking that one back up. Gonna go for the clear, but not gonna get it. That's gonna be right in the hands of Aiden. But those hands, well, they're gonna have to just stolen from them right away after he gets that. Will be right again. The stack catching up to it. Will miss the shot, but Zuko just ready to grab that one, swing around, dunk it in, and now that's gonna be 15-0 for Jolt. And it seems like this was a challenge match, so maybe you know, Azure bit off a little more than they can chew here, accepting this challenge match. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. There's plenty of time to come back. Will be Aiden sending that one over to Arwen. And then getting the cross back to Aiden, but getting his pocket picked right away by the Jolt stack. We will see them throwing it, chasing it, and wow, that dunk was almost imperceptible by Danny. I mean, it was so fast that it didn't even, I couldn't even see that happen. But yeah, that's going to be Danny putting that one in. 18-0, almost a mercy win here for Joel, and we are only halfway into this first round. I will say, you know, comeback is not likely here for Azure, but hey, if we did see it, how amazing would that be? So we'll be Yeezus right there, yeeting it out. All the way be picked up by Minty, but Minty's going to get stunned out. And right there, that is going to be tempted to clear. Jolt won't happen. Will eventually be cleared, though. And we do see the stacks chasing after it, but they will miss it. That's going to be right there red and picked up by Aiden VR. Will be bouncing. Will be the stacks getting to it in time. Going to be Danny, going to be Zuko. And we will see the pass forward. We will see them just following down. Will be the not an open goal, but Minty is going to have a tough one here, trying to stop it and not able to stop it because that's going to be an attempt at the stun. Minty just busy blocking that stun and not able to stop the shot. That's going to be first round mercy win for Jolt. And that was electrifying, I have to say. I will be right back. I need to turn up the AC. It is hot in here. Alright. I turned up the AC, had a bit of water, hydrated a little bit. As is necessary when you spend this much time talking. Remember to hydrate yourself, everybody. I think the water went down the wrong chute a little bit. That's why I'm coughing. But, yeah. You do see people in the chat. Chat is lively right now. Glad to have all you here. Hope you are enjoying. Lardo is enjoying the points. Glad to have you here, Lardo. Oh, we do get the hydrates in from AO15. Or that's just the cheer. Oh, maybe I have to set that up to actually have it be the hydrate ones that people use. Right now, the bounces will be coming up. The stack right here to start off round 2. There will be a dinger from Jolt. Eventually going to be picked up, and we'll be going over to Zuko. Zuko picking that one up, looking for the cut pass, getting that pass to Pookie. Doesn't have to move for it, just kind of takes it, puts it in there. Was very slow, too. 5 meters per second, but that's all you need. When the goalie is stunned out, it doesn't need to be fast. You just plop it in there. And that's going to be first 2 points going for Jolt. In the second round. You see Joust advantage going over for Azure here. Aiden VR looking to get that pass, getting that pass over to Jesus. Gonna go for the pass, will not get the pass, but eventually actually it is gonna bounce back. But yeah, after not getting the pass right away, that did provide some time for the stun out for the possession change over to Jolt. But eventually gonna be reading that pass. That's Jesus. Jesus now just taking time, slow, looking for the pass to the waiting stack. We'll be sending that one down, but right there, reading it, intercepting it. That is the Jolt stack and the open goal. Zuko does not miss those, and that's going to be another 3 points going for Jolt. Doing quite well so far. We can always see it turn around. We have seen bigger comebacks before. We surely have. Will be the Joust advantage going to Azure, and well... that wasn't the comeback I was speaking of right there. That was certainly not the start of it, but you know what? There's still plenty of time, everybody. I feel like that usually happens, yeah, when there's like a pull, a ghost pull, or somebody gets pulled along in the wrong direction because somebody starts moving away to their pass option position like earlier than they should, and the one that was going to throw it gets pulled in the wrong direction, which is not great. Going to be minty, but we will see the steal right there, right away. There's going to be some slaps happening. And will eventually be to Zuko, who's going to pick that one up and send that one over to the waiting stack. The stack from Jolt is going to send that one right there. The goal is open. The defense does come in, but just not enough time. That's going to be another 3 points for Jolt. 11-0 in the second round. And I will say, I've never casted Jolt before, and I don't think I've ever watched any match with them before. Actually, now that I remember, they're an unranked team, so I don't really know what teams these players were on previously, but I will say that this new team they have now, Jolt, is pretty powerful from what I'm seeing. They've got some fast stacks. They're always making these shots at least when the goal is open. Their passes are just on point. Right now, Minty with the on-pass save right there. But I'd love to, yeah, I'm interested in seeing how Jolt's future is going to be, because from what I'm seeing here, they're doing pretty good already. Will right there be Jesus eating that one all the way up to top. Popcorn. Far side Popcorn. Eventually, an attempt at the pass right there, but stealing that one away. That's Aiden VR. Sending that one up all the way to top trench. And we will see the stack right there from Jolt. Just ready to pick that one up. Ready to send that one over to far side tunnel right there. Zuko waiting for it. And we'll be sending that one. We will see it bounce quite close right now to blue goal. Who's going to pick it up? Will be Minty. Minty picking that one up. We will see the interception, though, the read right there from Zuko. And now going to look at taking that one in. Is able to take it one in because right there with the tactical stun on the goalie. It looks like that was Danny getting that tactical stun there. I do like the tactical goalie stuns. That clears the way for the shot. I think that's actually a very powerful move to make if you have a good bruiser in your team. When I was on Flaming Flamingos, we very often did that. I would clear it out, and I would do the stun out because I'm a bit of a bruiser myself. I do like going for the tactical stuns. And Papa Tuna would often go for the 3 when I did that. Which is interesting because it wasn't really something that was planned. We never like discussed like that's what we're gonna do. You know, it's just something that kind of happened naturally, and it worked out pretty well for us. We'll be Weaveroni right there chasing that one all the way down, getting 2 points. That's 15-0 now for Jolt, looking to get another Mercy here in the second round, and they might get it because well, 5 minutes 24 seconds left to go. Still plenty of time if Azure wants to, you know, just take a comeback. They can't. They do have a pause if they want to use it. Maybe just talk things over. We won't see the pause yet. Will they there be Aiden getting that one and looking to send that one out? Will instead be picked up right there. Aiden with the self pass eventually will be bouncing up towards Popcorn and eventually going to be picked up right there by Weaveroni. And now Weaveroni looking for the pass. The stack is just going to slap it. I'm not sure if it was their intention, but I do like the look of that. Will be off its shoulder, picking it up, putting it in with the anchor shot. That's Zuko. And that's going to be 17-0. I wonder if Zuko is a reference, because I'm wondering because of the spelling, because of like the dash, like, is that a reference to Avatar? Last Airbender? Because if so, that is a cool reference. Anyone else enjoy that show when they were kids? And also as adults as well. I enjoyed that show a lot. One of the classics, I think, as far as cartoons go. Will be bouncing off the top of the clock. Zuko picking that one up, going for a bounce shot perhaps, not going to connect. Will be bouncing, that is going to be right there picking it up. Pookie going for the Pookie shot, and will not be in, will be bouncing off. But you know, Weaveroni's going to see that, it's going to notice that, it's just going to pick it right up. Put it in on the stun goalie, that's going to be another 2. 19-0, very, very close now to another Mercy win in the second round. Jolt. I would say, though, a comeback is certainly unlikely for Azure, but you never know. And if we did see a comeback right now, I mean, how amazing would that be? I can tell you right now, if we did see a comeback, I would be probably the most hyped I've ever been. But I just don't think we're going to see it, though. We'll be right now the Joker train, going for the shot, going to finish this match, but we'll not get it at first, but eventually just going to recover it right there. Zuko getting the jukes. Zuko with the jukes. You should call him Juco, because he's going to get those jukes, and he's going to take it all the way in for that bottom pocket, and that is going to wrap us up for this round. 2 Mercy wins for Jolt right here, electrifying the competition, and I think, well, more than electrifying in this case. It might be electrifying in other matches. In this case, it was a full-on electrocution. Let's just be honest. So yeah, great job from Jolt. I've never casted them before, and they are an unranked team. I guess a new team. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to seeing what they do in their future, because they certainly have some skills, I will say. And when they do get their rank, I think it's like one more match after this one till they get it. I think maybe they'll be, I don't know, platinum. At least, probably. At least platinum. So yeah, they're doing great. They are doing great. Zuko with the 20 points. Yeah, look at that. Danny with 11. We do got, yeah, people are starting leaving now, so I can't really look at the stats for too long. But look at them while they're there. They did maintain the possession for a lot of that match, and we saw 8 assists. Look at that, 8 assists, yeah, from them. Although I guess it's not really much to compare it to, because they, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess because Azure didn't score much, so I can't really compare the assists, like, on that level. What was the percentage of the points? Did Azure ever score? Because I can't remember the first round. Did they score in that first round at all? I can't remember. My memory is terrible. You can ask me, like, right after a match, like, okay, what happened in that match? I might be able to mention, like, a few things, but then, like, mention all the players in the match. List every player in that match. I will have forgotten, like, half of them or more. But, yeah, that's just my memory. That's just ADHD for you. But, yeah, I really enjoyed this match. It was really enjoyable. Looking forward to see what Jolt does in the future. And Azure, you know, I've casted them, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times now, and I'm looking forward to casting them a lot more in the future as well. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed my casting, you can go ahead and you can follow my channel, and what that will do is that's going to notify you the next time I go live. And so you can watch that one, you can build up some channel points, and you can predict on matches. And that reminds me as well, let's hand out these prediction points to, oh, actually, wait a minute, it was the prediction was for Azure, so sorry to whoever voted for Azure, I'm going to have to take those channel points away from you. But hey, get some more points and predict in the future. You never know. Could have a lot of points. Could redeem those points for some of those rewards I have listed. And I added another reward. I added another reward today, actually, with the channel points. So you could redeem the 5,000 point reward, And hey, if you redeem that reward, you could just join in my cast. And it doesn't have to be like pre-planned. It could just be like literally in the middle of my cast. If you redeem that, you have your microphone set up on Discord, you DM me. I'll probably I mean, as long as you're not going to be appropriate or anything, I'll just let you join in on my cast in the middle of it, and I'm totally surprised. So if that interests you, you could save up for that. Or you could have like a guaranteed getting your team casted for 15,000 channel points. Or wait, was it 10,000? I can't remember. It's one of those. And yeah, I mean, you can always ask me if you want to get your team casted. Although, thing is, I always hate having to let people down because oftentimes, like, I have to tell people I don't plan to cast in advance, not like days in advance. I usually like I decide fully to cast like 2 or 3 hours before an actual match. And it just depends on the day. Like, do I feel like casting? Do I have time to cast? And if I am casting, okay, but what other matches are going on? Maybe there's something that's really hyped up and people really want to see casted, so maybe I'm going to be casting that instead. So yeah, there's a lot of factors that come into play, but I will say if you do redeem that reward, I will absolutely cast your team one of your matches. Maybe not the specific match you want if I don't have time, but I will cast one of your team's matches or the whatever team you want. It doesn't have to be your team. Could be like a surprise gift for somebody. I will make sure I cast that team as soon as I possibly can. As soon as the schedule works out. So yeah, consider that reward if you definitely want to get cast. I will. Let's see. That will be the victory for Jolt. Sorry to whoever bet on Azure. You will lose your points this time, but hey, you can bet more next time. Mary, who are you, Mary? Crypt Dash. Was Mary even talking here? Oh, there's Mary. Hey, good to have you watching my cast, Mary. Mary is an OC player, I believe, and she plays on, I think it's is it Prophets? Angelus Prophets, I think? Yeah, I think it's Angelus Prophets. And she's in the chat and she's enjoying. Glad to have you here, Mary. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoy my cast, you can go ahead and follow my channel. That way you get notified next time I go live. And also, I think I might have, I did say yesterday that I was going to try and cast the 3v3 match going on for Echo Friendly. Unfortunately, I was sleeping by that time, so I didn't get to. But there will be plenty more, whoever was, like, you're a fan of my channel for a while, you've been watching my streams for a while, you enjoy watching the Echo Friendly tournament matches, those casts are still happening. They are just not on my channel anymore. So I cast those on the Echo Friendly channel, which is a channel we've made specifically for those casts. So that is linked in my About page on my Twitch channel. You can go to that channel, and that way you can get notified when those casts are happening. And I will absolutely still be casting a lot of Echo-friendly matches on there, and I hope that we can get some more casters as well, and just have a lot of people casting those matches and get a lot of them covered, because, yeah, that's always fun, having those matches covered. All right, I've rambled for long enough. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.